think we've got a humdinger on our hands here this Sunday afternoon in Cannes. Two fantastic teams, two sets of world-class volleyball stars coached by John Spurot on the USA side and Laurent Tilly, former French international player, on the French side of the net. But both coaches with the same issue. How quickly can they find the right combination of talent out there on the floor, and how well can that talent play? It was a cracker when they met in Lille in the semi-final last year in the VNL. I'm sure it's going to be a cracker today. USA then on the left side of court, but it's France in the blue to start with the serve. Away we go. Oh, what a start. What a start for the home team. Benjamin Patch going after Rossart, and Rossart has produced a monster block to open the game. Well, that's whetted the appetite. And France imposing themselves immediately. Patch given another go this time. Just takes it up a notch. Thibault blocks at 320. Patch contacts the ball around 350. You do the math, as they say in America. USA hit back. Maxwell Holt, both he and David Smith, the two middle blockers with brilliant serves. They can change games. Nice pass from Kevin Tilly. Oh, and another monster block on Ben Patch. This time, it's Kevin Leroux. What a start at the net from Les Bleus. Jumps high, hits hard, but Leroux shuts him down. Rossard to serve. Lovely pass from Taylor Sander. And David Smith unloads on that. What a start to this game. High quality volleyball, both sides of the net. That's a lovely set from Christensen. And this time, Leroux, flat-footed, just couldn't get in the right place in time. No. The response play from Brizard. Trying to go middle for middle, tap for tap, tit for tat, doesn't work. Miss Leroux. That's a lot of player to miss as well. 2 meters and 9. Christensen to serve. Good front line for the USA. It's almost like these two teams have been waiting for this match to arrive this week. This is exceptional volleyball to start. High quality serving, superb hitting, and two monster blocks already, just rattling the fingers of the USA captain, Taylor Sander. Stephen Boyer gets his first kill of the match. Heavy serve from Leroux. Sander is blocked. It's monster blocks all over the place for France at the moment. The coach's son, Kevin Tilly, brings out the big one on Father's Day, rather appropriately. Massive serve from Leroux. Patch, wrong side of court, has to tip. Brizard fires it at Boyer. Boyer is stopped. There we go. That's what these two teams can do with the ball under control. And that's why they're serving so hard. They're trying to stop their opponent having control of the ball because it just comes back with interest. Mwagatutia with the kill. That is some rise from the man who plays in the Greek top division for Thessalonica. Oh, goodness me, we can take a breath now. That's the first error. Distinction in this game, the miss on Taylor Sander. Oh, he is so high in the air. Taylor Sander running this pipe attack really quick. And that's beautifully done. David Smith goes on the reverse. Taylor Sander in front. Chinyeze doesn't know what to do in the middle. Brilliant start from both teams. Smith pounds another one. Brizard away from the net. Works it to Boyer. USA block not penetrating. Watch this US block. They're a little bit too far away from the net. Just leaves a little gap for Boyer to shove it down the front of the block. Kevin Tilley, one block to his name already. So we're working both sides of the net, under control. They're running whatever they want to run, out of control, out of system. They got the big hitters to put it away. And that was complete control. Nope. Brizard going to Chinyeze, but Chinyeze just fading on the ball here and didn't quite have the shoulder to put it in court. Well, I wonder if Brizard, having started this match, will be the first substitute victim. I wonder if Tonyuti will be chomping at the bit to get out on the floor for France. Settled down now after that high-powered start. Another jump float serve to come. Chinyeze and Patch. Two servers that don't really put a huge amount of pressure on with their serves. Easy pass for Sander. Patch steps over the line. That's going to be France's point. USA will have to challenge if they disagree. Don't think John Spuror will want to gamble right now, so we're going to go to the technical timeout with France in the lead. Hits it well, lands, overbalances, and just steps under the net.
Parce que c'est loin de venir et comme là t'es un peu en retard. Donc mettez-vous plus centré. Ou alors fais-moi une avant décalée ou une courte arrière, une Lucas. Faites-moi la Lucas, mais cherche pas la hauteur, cherche la longueur, comme avec Keke pareil. Ok? C'est bien les gars, ils ont des propres blocs, etc. Dernière chose, ce que je disais à Thibaut, sur la diagonale ça va tellement vite, ne sortez pas des 3 mètres, restez là. Parce que là vous allez faire votre job. Ok? Allez les gars. C'est bien les gros, c'est bien.
Tilley just using that first technical timeout to get these players' minds repositioned, make sure they're doing the right job at the right time. Patch's transgression. Can't put your whole foot or a whole body part over the line. Chinyeze to serve again. That wasn't so good from Sander. Out of system. Tutia rolls it. Great cover from Kevin Tilley. And France also out of system, just can't put it away. So USA escape there, not great pass in the first instance from their captain. Tutia then to serve. He's had a good run of aces so far this year on the VNL. Easy pass though for Tilley. Good recycle for France. Boyer. USA have got it. Patch. Oh, there we go. That's his shot. That is Benjamin Patch's zone. Set up cross court, whack it down the line. Good stop. Oh, Max Holt, I said that Benjamin Patch contacts the ball way above the net, 3.40 meters. That particular contact point, that's going 20 centimeters over the top of Rossard's block. Again, USA Well, they get the ball, but no control from Ouagatoutir, so France can win the point. Yeah, good work. Really good work from Christensen. Fake the hit, fed Holt. Scrappy stuff going on before then. It's a great shot, isn't it? Give us a smile, Micah. Straight towards the camera, and then look at that. That was after the fake on the hit. Blockers were aware, but just didn't fully commit. 10-8 USA. 25 points the target on each of these opening sets, and boy, goes big. Produces a really steep angle. If it clips the block, it'll go down very acutely, and it looks like a brilliant hit. It's gone off of Maxwell Holt's arm, straight through the seam of the block. Lovely serve, what a pass. Oh, what a block from Kevin Leroux. Calm as you like, knew what was coming, lined it up, and just got it all over Max Holt. Bit of a cool customer as Leroux. Didn't overly celebrate that one, but the French crowd did. They are happy. This is a much better performance already. Much more high-powered, much more fired up, and they've still got quality to bring on from the bench. Ace serve. No. Just missing Taylor Sander. Good lead from the US captain. It's just a different league. Two teams trying to batter the hell out of each other. Great serve, wonderful pass from Grebennikov, and blockers isolated by Broussard. Way, relatively easy put away. Taylor Sander gets himself in the air, and then watch how straight he is. He goes absolutely straight before he swings his arm. Gets everything in line, nice and balanced. Works the block. He's a real talent, Taylor Sander. Christensen just saw him put his shoulder through that one. It was tricky to get in the court once you've done that. Got to let the arm flow and unleash that whipping spike action in front of the body. Nothing to separate the two teams at the moment. Patch says touch, so if it doesn't go USA's way, we'll see a challenge. France initially given the point. It's clipped the fingernail, I think, of Stephen Bouet. So in fact, it was, interestingly, USA that were finally given the point. So it is France that must challenge, and Stephen Bouet, I think, has just told his coach, actually, coach, I touched that. Yeah, Laurent Tilly saying, well, okay, we'll have to take this one on the chin. I thought on that initial slow-mo, there was a little tickle on the fingernail of Bouet. Well, he's saying, I don't know now, to the rest of his teammates. I'm pretty sure that he said to Laurent Tilly that he thought he touched it. Let's see. Doesn't really matter. Both these teams involved in an absolute battle down there. So they're just talking about the next play. Here we go. Tickle on the block. Oh, that's interesting. So what we thought was a tickle was just simply Stephen Bouet tensing his hands for the block that didn't come. Kevin Tilley, absolutely right. It's not touched the hands, and despite all the debate down there. Lauren Tilley's men pick up the point. And keep the challenge, incidentally, and after all of that, Kevin LaRue shoves it in the net. To spoil a good moment in the game. Number one. No Ngapet on court at the moment for France. Oh, what a dig. It's coming back. France, though, all getting themselves in a real mess. But Kevin Tilley sorts it out. Going off the biggest block on the US side of the net, Benjamin Patch. Cracking rally, and I think the camera operator took one for the team there. Comes off at angles, chasing into the camera operator. Doesn't take evasive action, just holds his ground. Christensen gets it back into play along with his libero, Shoji. And that's Pepe operating the camera there, down on the sidelines. Well done, Pepe. Stuck to the task, got the shot. Two service errors in a row then for France, diffusing two good plays. David Smith, the next man to light the touch paper. Here we go. Another good pass. It's under control. USA to attack. Patch changes to the angle because he knew that that was the option. Almost convincing of hits, but he knew he had the space to do it with just the one blocker. Smith again, can he serve his team to 16-14 in the second technical? Off and out. Well, Stephen Boyer, man on the bench, I mean, and Ngapet, they live for matches like this. What a shot. And Boyer nearly disappears out of the top of that camera shot. Incredible jump. 3 serve errors. So great plays from France to take the ball back to the line. Horrible serves. And the second technical timeout arrives. USA with a single point lead.
On n'oublie pas, on est en attente, d'accord? Tendance à jouer petit côté, donc on le suit, on suit le passeur. Au bloc, on est pas mal, on est vraiment bien. Moi, ce que j'aimerais voir, c'est, comme ils servent très bien, pour aller un peu plus vite au filet, plutôt avant d'écaler. Ok? Avant d'écaler pour vraiment avoir la possibilité. Allez, gars, c'est pas mal.
But how about this jump? Goes up, up, and up. Unreal. France need him not to blow hot and cold in this match. He's got to stay hot for the whole match.
Et le quatrième ingrédient est également très simple, mesdames et messieurs. Vous tapez des pieds, vous tapez des mains, vous criez. Faites-moi vibrer les murs de cette salle. Attention. 1, 2.
Patch back to the line, rather like Chelinyesi, doesn't have a particularly threatening serve. Jump float, just puts it into play, easy pass. Good touch, USA. Wakatutia tries to go for the fingers, thinks he's got them. Now, looks like this has gone France's way, so USA will have to challenge this time. Good D, good transition, that's come off the top of Brizard's fingers, according to Wakatutia. The referees agree, and there's going to be no challenge from France because Brizard knows he touched it. Nice feed. At some point, the USA block have to start favouring Bouet, because Brizard is setting him a lot in the early phases of this match. Off he goes again. If he had a flying machine, he'd be a magnificent man, but he gets up there without any help. Defying the laws of gravity, Stephen Boy. And Tutia has missed that one. France level. Oh, what a shot. Well, that's what hang time does for you. Up he went, the block went with him, and Benjamin Patch just waited for the hit. The block was all the way down, and he thumped it really hard as well. Kevin Tilley, that ball landed right next to his foot, didn't even see it. 3m40 contact point. He's up there with the best on the VNL. Oh, a soft hit from Leroux. That wasn't a great contact from the French middleman. But Tutia, watch him step inside, and he's done himself. It's the step to the right. If he'd stayed there, he'd have played it easily. Got to be still when that ball is hit in defence. Easier said than done, though. Good serve from Brizard, who had a shocker at the service line yesterday. This is much better today from the French setter. And Antoine Brizard delivers an ace. And off Eric Shoji. There'll be some serve to beat Shoji. 111.4 kilometers per hour. That is travelling. Easier pass off the net. Sander, beautiful. That is a sweet hit. Let's hurry up from Christensen. Lovely flat set out wide. And, a massive hole between the two blockers. Big seam to hit. He's happy to hit it. Back to the serve of middle blocker for the USA, Maxwell Holt. Not this time. Connecting at the moment. Benjamin Patch not making his shots really. Now, Tilley says touch. Whether he means touch off the line or touch off the block, we'll have to see. Oh, it's caught the shoulder. Caught the shoulder of Micah Christensen. So, France challenge, and it will be successful. And everyone's having a chat now, discussing the fact that the touch was there, so no need to have a look. Timeout called by John Spuror very quickly, old style, without pressing any buzzers, straight after that decision. So timeout USA.
You can give them that information.
Hey, every medium pass has gone back to 12, so we're going to force him off the net, Micah. Let's go get him. Make sure we're taking his line.
Quick chat from John Spuror, but immediately followed by Robert Nielsen, one of the two assistant coaches, Brian Thornton, the other one, from the USA. A good group of coaches for both US teams. Sander, what a player. What a player. Alongside Volkov, they made the VNL final rankings as the top two wing spikers for the season. Well, a 2-point cushion here opened up for France. It is their set to lose now. They don't actually have to win another point on their service. They just have to keep killing the USA service first time of asking. Christensen. Good swing. Calm as you like. Typical Kevin LaRue. Kill the ball. Don't really celebrate. Nice swing. Good set. That's all France have to do to win this set. Just keep putting the ball away. Good work from Rossard deep in the court. Tilly has to play it over easily. Patch goes again. Oh, goodness me. Well, the USA need a big game from Benjamin Patch today, and it's not happening. And I wonder whether Kyle Ensing, the backup opposite, is going to have to come in here. But he's gone for the hands. He's missed them by a long, long way. And on he comes, right on cue. Kyle Ensing, number 5, replaces Benjamin Patch. And the player that is still at Long Beach State University studying is out there on the floor for his national squad. Time out again, USA, but this is the last throw of the dice in set 1.
Non-medium ball's gone back overhead, okay, so anything there. And we can take a little bit of chances on some commits there too. Tough one on that overload side right there, right?
I always said that, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Hard to set over.
DJ going with the blue Danube in the background. That usually signifies the ultra-slow wave to go around the stadium, but the crowd not quite with it at the moment. That's what we'd see at the legendary beach volleyball tournament in Klagenfurt for all those years.
Et attention, très vite, à la vitesse de la lumière, le plus rapidement possible.
Well, I tell you what, LaRue knows how to spoil the party with his service, doesn't he? He's had a pretty good first set, LaRue. World-class middle blocker, and he's certainly played his part in France getting this very handy advantage. USA need 2 points on their own serve. This will be the first of them. Nice put away from Ouagatoutir. It was all Taylor Sander that set it up. Can the captain do it again? Still need another point here, USA. Good serve. Brilliant pass, Tilly. And Boye's not put it away, but it's going to be tough to kill. Well, he's hit Brizard. Boyer goes a second time. It's in. Has to be played by Grebennikov. Tilly tips. France get it back again. Boyer again, and he's got it off the blocker now. And Ouagatoutir and David Smith can't quite believe that. They were lined up really nicely here on Boyer. Cracking rally, 22.8 seconds. Normally takes the big boys 6 seconds to put a rally away on average. And usually the side out, shorter than that. USA then, oh, this is going to be tough again. All the blockers knew where that was going, and that's a really good hit from Garrett Ouagatoutir. 1 set point saved. Georgie with a super set. A great kill from Ouagatoutir, but they still need that 1 point from the serve, and they're going to make David Smith wait. He's a really good jump server, the middle blocker for the USA, and Lauren Tilly calling a timeout.
Attention, service matché, 6-5. Ok. Les roulettes, c'est pour toi. Tu prends toutes les roulettes qui tombent au milieu du terrain, d'accord? Ok. Un autre point tendu, au-dessus et renversement. Ok. Allez.
Allez, allez.
Just saying to his middle player there, just don't go with any fakes, just go out to where this ball is probably going. Don't get drawn in. Yezi, he has to create the deception. He's got to get high and above his setter. He's got to drag Max Holt into the block, create some space. So David Smith left to cool his jets for 30 seconds. Big serve. Good serve. Great pass, though. France for the set. And Boye does it. Not the most convincing attack you'll see from France this afternoon. But there are no pictures on the scorecard. That is a point. And that is France 1-0 up here in Cannes. And that is Stephen Boye's biggest jump of the day. He put his back into that one. Cracking opening set. And these two have picked off where they left off in Lille last year. First set, and this is how it finished. Very, very close on the board. USA will have a concern, though. No blocks going down onto the floor, and no serve aces. Not a problem for France in those two departments. This is a mighty close encounter. USA not quite firing, and testament to that, Benjamin Patch in the opposite position, who needed a massive game today, has been taken off court in favour of Kyle Ensing. Let's have a look where USA are contacting their spikes across the net. The distribution patterns from the setter, Micah Christensen. A lot of ball going out on that opposite to Patch. 50% of it not putting it away, though, on a consistent basis. And the same again, Boye for France. 57% of those attacks going down his right side. The difference being that Boye, in general, has got the job done when he's been required to do so. France will want to open that middle corridor a bit more, though. Only 10% of their attacking going down through Chinegyezi and through Kevin LaRue. Well, second set about to get underway. I can tell you that Iran have beaten Russia by 3-0. That just about wraps it up for Iran. They must surely have booked themselves a place in the finals in Chicago in July. Serbia have beaten China in 4, and would you believe it, Japan, Australia has gone to a 5th set. Talk about nail-biter. Here in Cannes, a world-class start. Two teams just hammering away at each other. USA, though, in a critical third phase of set one, just letting things slip. Early news here, Kyle Ensing is going to stay on the court ahead of Benjamin Patch. There we go, there's the middle channel I was talking about. One-handed set from Antoine Brizard to Kevin LaRue. Good serve, Taylor Sander under pressure here. Has to roll it, nice pick up. Oh dear. Messy start from the USA. Should calm Laurent Tilly and his men right down. Now, that was going right on Rossard's head. I'm not really sure why Grebennikov threw himself at that. There's the other libero, Eric Shoji. Rossard a serve. 2 in, 1 out, but do for France. Now, for some reason, Clevenot has got the libero shirt on today. I thought he played really well through the wing yesterday, but sometimes when a wing spiker is going to be rested for a game, they will put the libero shirt on because France only play one libero, Grebennikov, and if he gets injured, they've got no answer to that. A stop from Christensen on Kevin Tilly. Watch the penetration from the US setter. One-on-one with Tilly, and that's a great stop. He's a tall man, 198. Christensen very much taken over the playmaking role from Kawika Shoji for himself. Free ball. France to go. Tilly gets it away. Scrappy rally. Tried a few different angles in this rally. Ensing defended him first up, but all it produced was a free ball. Kawika Shoji and Mike Amar, the two backup setters watching on for the USA, not impressed. Well, basically every single point in this match, you're just waiting for this to happen. It is a monster block from Stephen Boyer. Look at this. Got such an unusual arm action as he jumps. He doesn't really swing his arms, he just goes up and over. Perfect technique. Apart from the jazz hands at the start of the block itself, but he gets it sorted for the press. Once again, something brilliant for France, followed by something substandard. Poor serve again. The system. Tilly roofed for a second time. All three blockers knew where this was going. Kyle Ensing, supported by David Smith and Mwagatu Tia, and it's Taylor Sander, and it's actually Taylor Sander that gets most of this on the diagonal, along with David Smith in the middle. Another out of system play. Till he gets the reuse. Brizard goes to Bouet. He just wellies it off of Smith's hands. Fantastic atmosphere in the Palais de Victoire today. French crowd silenced by Argentina yesterday, but it was a poor performance from the French. They really didn't seem to perform as a team. This is much better. Free net. Mwagatu Tia puts it away. That is really nice work from Christensen. 4 marks to him. Well done by Tilly. Waited for the block to show, knew he couldn't swing on this, so just waited to show and then tipped it hard inside. I don't know why David Smith didn't jump there. Wide of the court, or is it? France celebrating the point, but it's Mwagatu Tia and USA that get it. Just picked up a touch on the way past. No protest from France. And Chinyeze, the player that it hit. 6-all, Smith again. Good serve. Well passed by Rossard, and there we go. At last, Chinonyezi's into the game. He's some hitter. And he opens his account with a super spike. Look at the height, look at the stability in the air, look at the finish. That's frightening. But as a middle blocker, you can't hit it if it's not in front of you. Beautiful set from Brizard. Well, you might have heard on that courtside microphone the exhalation and Christensen saying "aye" as he set that ball. That's him fixing the stomach muscles, the core, so that he can fire it on the reverse. Really good set. Tipped off the block. Little conversation afterwards. John Spuror is going to ask immediately for a challenge here. It's funny how players can sometimes take this personally. France definitely did there, as the USA complained. Well, USA convinced this is their point. That's why they've challenged. France have it at the moment. But this would flip it. And we'd still go into the technical timeout, but the USA would have the lead instead if they win this challenge. Here we go then. All kind of sorted out for us. It's the... Well, that's all about who was touching the ball last. And that's very tough. That's very tough to call. Well, as you can see, Christensen and John Spuror saying the last person that had a hand on that ball was Rossard, as that went out. But they're not going to get it on a challenge like that.
Slow it down a little bit before each play, okay? Go through a little reminder about tendencies, okay? Like Maxi, you know, like that kind of stuff, all right? Be thinking about, like, Kevin, that you're here,
well, Benjamin Patch, they needed a big game from him today. Got rested yesterday for this game.
Routines about tennis, okay? Take a breath and get going, okay? We can control pace again in this match.
Awesome athlete.
Good? Hey, we're in a nice spot.
Right.
There we go. Keep your feet.
USA games. But, France doing a very good job to shut the number 13 down. Additional bonus, they've managed to get him taken off court. Not sure how much we'll see Ben Patch featuring from here. He's not happy though, is he? You can see he's annoyed with himself, I would say. Can massive. Getting it warmed up nicely here. French team playing well. Brizard to serve. Serving much better today. Oh, wow. Kevin Leroux's at it again. Monster block. Look at this, he's tall. He gets into the air so early. And Maxwell Holt at the moment doesn't know which way to go. Even Rossard stood next to Leroux. Gobsmacked. What a block. 9-7 France. It's a bit more like the serves that we saw yesterday from the French setter, Antoine Brizard. But a little bit of damage done. Mini break here for France. By that I mean, if they side this out from the US serve, they go to a 2-point lead. And they can keep doing that for as long as they can. USA have to score a point from their own serve. Nice pass from Grebennikov. And that was a really nice set. I'm going to start marking down the free nets. Now, that's not completely free, but it's a net that has only one blocker and a complete and utter gap to hit into. And that's one for Brizard. We've seen one for Christensen. Give the setters a bit of credit on this game against two fantastic blocking units. Well, one thing France have not done in this match is backed off on the gas when it comes to serving. They've gone full throttle. It means they're missing serves. But you know what? I'm not sure that's ever a bad thing. If you miss a couple, going for it. You've not really given any rhythm to your opponents. They've not passed you and sided it out. They've just watched the ball sail out and not played it. Holt. Bombs it on to Rossard. Out of system France. Boyer needs to kill it. And he gets stuffed. All three blockers knew where it was going. Then it's about timing. goes the ball, wait, 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 jump and press. Good stuff from the USA. Just took that extra beat to get it right. Holt again, 10-all. Damage repaired by the USA. Damage re-inflicted by Rosa. And David Smith's so angry with himself for going with the wrong player. You know what that means, don't you? Brizard gets himself another free net. Brilliant setting. Great pass as well. And again, good passing. Good hit from Kyle Ensing, his first contribution to the match. In offense, a good one. He's got some pretty impressive numbers as well. Touches 8 centimeters lower on his spike than Benjamin Patch, but that's still 360. That ain't bad. Oh! Ho, ho. Smith and Ensing take a little gamble, and it's paid off. Just commit blocking on Chinanyesi. And they've read it beautifully and finished it beautifully. Cracking contest. Tight. Brizard's got it. Chinanyesi can't put it away. Free ball USA. Good work, France. Tilly tips it. USA will go again. No. France this time. Boyer, it was always going to Boyer. Easily defended by Shoji. Oh, what a rally. What a rally. And finally finished with a monster block by David Smith. And they put Boyer on the floor again. Mega rally. Just backwards and forwards across the net. Players hitting the ball seriously hard. 30 seconds of continuous play, and he's a lung buster. That's a terrific block. I said it was Smith that got it. It's Ensing. He's got all of it. Timeout France.
Et après, c'est la balle à l'intérieur, on tape vraiment comme t'as fait, on va soutenir. Mais les gars, on est patient, on se bat, on va au soutien comme ça, tout le temps, tout le temps, tout le temps, ok? C'est bien, on joue bien, il joue bien, et ça tourne, ok? Allez, on continue comme ça.
Sounded like passion all the time. Play well, play well. Slightly more ethereal. Timeout from Laurent Tilly, rather than specifically technical. You know what? Every so often, players just need an arm around the shoulder, and they need their coach to say, "You're all brilliant." Christensen. Wants to block again, and this USA performance is just stuttering because of the ability of Chinanyesi. And there's a legend in the crowd, former Racing Club Cannes super spiker Victoria Ravenna. Great to see her in the green. Played many fantastic games in the French League and Champions League in this stadium down the years. Sander. US not quite able to get as far away from France as they would like, and having repaired the damage that France inflicted, got themselves a lead. They have the mini break now, but France not letting them get away, and USA not really delivering from the service line, although they deliver in the front court. There is no better feeling. You jump as a middle player, you get in the air, you get high, you see the blocker show, and you just turn it. Look at that. Super spike from David Smith. That is a stunning hit. Good cushion for Team USA. can't get the serves away at the moment. They shouldn't be that tight at the service line. They really shouldn't. Now, jump float serve from Chinanyesi, so USA will look to pass this ball straight to Christensen, and they'll want to be 16-14 at the technical timeout. Don't have to pass it when it's out. Still looking good in set 2 for Team USA as they head towards the business end.
On a des t-shirts à vous offrir, mesdames et messieurs, mais pour ça, il va falloir vous mettre debout, il va falloir lever les bras, il va falloir bouger, il va falloir vous montrer. Sinon, vous n'en aurez pas.
Ça va venir. Ils craignent plus les services courts que les services longs. D'accord? Et on prend sur les intervalles, entre les deux joueurs. À chaque fois que Sanders a réceptionné, il n'y a pas eu de pipe. Donc c'est plus facile après pour le bloc. Pour le moment, on essaye de servir sur lui pour le sortir de la pipe. OK? À côté de ça, on fait un bon
Rou's been
boulot.
good for France today, no doubt about it. Blocked well, 2 monster blocks on Max Holt. Some good putaways as well. If he can just pick it up from the service line, Roux could be one of the keys here for France. Laurent Tilly asking his team to just mix it up a little bit. Short serves, doesn't always have to be full power, full throttle. There he is. That's his tallest player. He's 9 tall, 6 points contributed so far for Kevin Leroux, who plays his volleyball professionally over in Brazil. There we go, Kyle Ensing. Great serve, well passed. Way takes it off Muaga Tutir's fingers, gave him a sting there, I think. Muaga Tutir just flexing the hand after this one. Oh, yeah. Good dig, great work from Grebennikov. Boye, not a good set from Brizat. Tutir all over the ball, Boye nowhere to go. Shame though, super dig from Grebennikov. But no, just came off the fingers wrong there, went too wide. Full marks to Grebennikov for trying to get in underneath that ball. Oh, wow. There's another free net for Brizat, but more importantly, a free net for a man that can do some serious damage with it. Way. And our first bit of plastique Bertrand for the day. And why not? What a hit. Another good dig. Grebennikov has got Holt in his pocket at the moment. On a system and super block. And what both these teams are doing here is any play that isn't completely executed is stopped. There's an example there. Holt having to miss Leroux's block, Grebennikov picking him off. And then out of system, Tilly trying to get it past that blocker's hand, but can't do so. USA back to 2-point cushion. Oh, what a serve. Ace. Well, Max Holt's had a bit of a time of it in the front court. Leroux's been shutting him down, and he's vented his anger on the French libero, Grebennikov, with a fizzing ace. Thoroughly entertaining game. Looks like we're heading to 1-1. France have got some serious work to do if they want this set. It's not happening, is it? Taylor Sander, David Smith, side by side, making the stop. Timeout for Laurent Tilly and France.
Ils sont en train de nous verrouiller aux ailes, d'accord? Contre-attaque, je m'en fous. On fait pas un point, alors mettez vraiment la balle sur le fil et poussez-la vers l'extérieur. Utilisez votre corps pour jouer le block-out. Là, on est loin et on pique et on soutient pas. Ok, on va jouer là-dessus. Après, essaye de passer par le centre. Soit pique, soit pack. On essaye, ils sont bonnes répliques. Allez.
So Laurent Tilly still believes Kevin LaRue and
Hey, just be ready for the spot.
Yesi are the key down that central part of the court. Wants to see more attacks going there because they're defending those wide attacks well. Blockers getting there, but also asking his team to try and make some block-out hits. That's the correct terminology, a block-out hit, for a hit that goes off the blocker's fingers and out of court to win the point. They'll need to score here, France. Another really good serve. Another three-man block. Shuts the lights out on Kevin Tilly. And this is quite a dramatic change around here. And I wouldn't be surprised if substitutions will happen and Tilly may lose his place on court. Now, whether it's Lenil or whether it's Servin and Gapet, there we go, Tilly's off. And it is going to be Julien Lenil. Two left-handers on court then, playing through the wing for France. Two man buns on court as well for the lefties. There you go. And Maxwell Holt is causing absolute mayhem for the French passers. Now, France are going to challenge this. Referee says it's in. So the point has initially gone to the USA. And the Hawkeye review, the challenge from France, will tell us if it's in or out. If it's out, France take the ball back. If it's in, USA have a commanding lead. And it's well in. It is well in. Well, Max Holt, coaches will tend to ask the players to serve in what they would call boxes. So hit your first one hard, hit your second one a little bit harder, maybe hit your third even tougher, but don't go anymore. Max Holt just needs to hit the same serve again. Nothing better, just the same. Hits it brilliantly. Trouble, Boye is defended in an unorthodox manner by Ensing. And Lenil forces it off Christensen. France get away with it. So Lenil on for Tilly. Again, it's one of those who touched it last. Really, really analyse it. And I suspect Julien Lenil's hand was on it, but really it's come off the block. That's what the referee sees. That's what's been given. Damage has been done though. France need a comeback hero. It's not going to be LaRue. We're going into the third set with these two fantastic teams 1-1. France still have Ngaped on the bench. They still have Patry. Come in and shore it up on the right side, although Boye is doing a pretty good job at the moment for France. They don't need to score another point on their service, so it would be a bonus, it doesn't matter. Double sub. Patry is coming in, Tonyuti is coming in. So Brizard and Boye lose their place on court, but this is purely to flip the rotation. So Brizard would have been in the front line, but because of the substitution that's been made, we now have Patry in the front line. Another very tall man at 2 meters and 4. Out. So the substitution earns 1 point for France. Ben Patch still cooling his heels in the substitutes area. For the man who's just hit the ball out, Kyle Ensing. An old school roundhouse from David Smith. The windmill spike. You know what? Going back to the 60s and 70s, that's how they used to hit the ball way back when. Works every so often. Massive load of set points here for the USA. Good dig. Brilliant from Shoji. Wagatatia, though, just can't get it over It's not his fault. It's a tough one to try and hit. It's pretty much irrelevant, though. USA will now have a whole bunch of attacks to kill this one off. 4 set points. O'Neill to try and serve France back into it. Goes jump float. Oh dear me, that's a strange one. Bit of Toblerone arms here from Shoji. Comes off at a horrible angle. Timeout USA, just need to reset the focus.
Biggest anomaly ever. Biggest anomaly ever. That's right.
All right, one side.
Biggest anomaly ever.
Next play. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. USA.
That whole timeout summed up in 2 words by John Spirot. Next play. That's it. Just get it done. Just get the job done. We do it thousands of times in training. Pass, set, spike. France have it all to do in this set. O'Neill. Ace serve, but a bizarre ace serve. First up, he's going to go jump topspin. Margatutia passes, and Margatutia gets shoved on the floor by Patry. That is a monster block by a monster blocker. It's a terrific kill from Patry as well, tight to the line. Whoa, that's amazing. Can France bring any more pressure to bear? Easy pass. And USA in a bit of bother here. France to score. No. Tonyuti goes out wide to Rosal again. This is it for the USA. No, great pickup, Tonyuti. Super set from Grebennikov. And another amazing rally develops. Oh, it's in. Oh, what a kill from Margatutia. And in amongst everybody blazing away with spikes, he just spins it past the block. Cheeky play, great ball control. USA go 1-1 with France, 25-22. And this fantastic match will continue into set 3 with our teams level once again. It's Lille and that semi-final a year ago. Terrific cover. Some crazy stuff out there. That's a lovely pickup from Tonyuti. Watch the star of Grebennikov with a marvellous set. And that is a spin and a half. Fantastic shot, fantastic set of volleyball. We're 1-1. What a game of volleyball. It is simply the nature of sport, week in, week out, that you have your light and shade, and sometimes it's who can be least worst. But today, it's who's going to be able to stop the other team being the best. France then with their set of contact points, and that is tidy from some big, big jump serves on the USA side. They're getting 71% into the green zone for Brizard and Tonyuti to set. Set 2, look at that. All of a sudden, pulled apart by, in particular, great serving run from Max Holt and from David Smith. And all of a sudden, Brizard is out of his comfort zone. That makes it tough to find the attackers with any deception. That's why the US block are lining up so well at the moment on the hitters. Get your Nashes around it. Well done. Well, French fans, once again, from high to low. It's been that kind of week in Cannes. Can they be taken back to the highs of set one? It was completely outclassed, but there was just that couple of runs of play, in particular where Kevin Tilley ended up being substituted off the court. I stand to be corrected, but I think Gapet has come out onto court for France. You never know what is going to happen when Irvin Gapet is on court. That's what makes him such a superstar. And this is France going back to what most considered to be their starting rotation. Tilley next to Gapet out on the wing. Rizardo still on court, way opposite. Chinanyesi in the middle. And Kevin Leroux. Remember, they've got Le Goff still to come on from the bench. Well, Laurent Tilley deciding that France need a little bit of special magic, and he's hoping Gapet in the number 9 shirt nearest the camera on the French side of the net is going to deliver. First chance to swing. No, goes to Chinanyesi. Great pick up from Ensing. And a nice finish this time. Taylor Sander putting it away off the block. Well, we're going to give that one to Christensen. Once again, got his hitter. A bit of free net to hit over. Valuable commodity in a game like this with such superb blockers out on the floor. On we go. 1 set all. Hold to serve. System and Gapet. I promise you that is what Irvin Gapet lives for. Out of system kills, and there are not many better on the planet at this. Straight through the seam. No luck involved. He does that deliberately. Good swing. Really nice fix from Kyle Ensing as he jumps here. Just fixes the body in the air, swings around it. Good stability. It's a really excellent kill from the new opposite on court for the USA, Benjamin Patch, back on the bench. A bizarre one there. Big high set to Boye, so it wasn't a real problem for the US team, although it was just a single blocker in there, and it deflected into Shoji's chest off of David Smith's outstretched arms. It's in. Gapet making an immediate impact in set 3. Not sure how much he knew about this monster block in inverted commas. He knew enough about it though. And Christensen a little angry with himself because he probably could have followed that in and played the ball. Brizard not put off by the impromptu bit of music, and Le Goff is on court for Leroux. And it's another monster block. Well, the US middle, some great passing from this US team, but the US middle is being schooled at the moment. French block working really well in the central part of the net. Refocus, says John Spruor. Just a little worried his team have gone off the boil at the start of this set. they play on, but USA may challenge if they lose this point. They do lose it. Now, I think the blockers confirmed that did just catch the arm. That's why they played on. It's another one-on-one. Brizard is getting some fantastic sets away in this match. Now here's a jump serve that can hurt. Ngapeth from the baseline can be terrific. What's he feeling like today? That's the question. And there's your answer. Bultor, the replacement middle blocker in your picture next to Tonyuti, who doesn't look particularly happy. The French captain not on court again. No, and Ngapeth has got that all wrong. I think sometimes his problem is that every single time you touch the ball, it can't be some kind of viral volleyball play. And let's be honest, out of all the players that are on the internet, he's the man that just continues to produce these unbelievable plays. But that wasn't the time to do it. And it's followed by a Xiang pass, and all of France's endeavours in the early part of this set are undone. Yeah, dropping the arms down towards the body, always difficult to control the ball. Got to keep them up a little higher. Ace for Smith, followed by the error, but he's got his team back in it. Again, that little exhale from Christensen as he sets on the reverse. Now, as a middle blocker, you're looking for clues, and that's a clue, because he doesn't make that noise when he sets wide or sets middle. Decent control. Point chance, USA. Wakatutia rolls it onto Brizard. Grebennikov to Boyer. Too tight again from France. Right, same play again. Grebennikov just keeps it safe. Now, I think what we're going to hear is a complaint from the USA that with Grebennikov laying on the floor under the net, they can't form a block because they'd step on him. And they're absolutely right. Christensen couldn't play that ball. That was the chance for Wakatutia to put it away. Boyer took his arms out of the way, and David Smith still complaining. He's absolutely got a case. Grebennikov was laying underneath the net, and they could not move out to block the last ball.
Let's get to the next one, okay?
It's gone. Spuro says.
On Ngapeth, he's going to go with his default stuff and try and move it around. Be really tight, three-man block, close it, get down the line. Be really aware. Inside, he moves that ball around. Be disciplined on defense when he's got that ball, okay? All right, here we go.
Galop Wakatutia rested yesterday for the game
1 point.
against Germany, but certainly back in business today. His father, a former Olympic athlete, bobsleigh in the Winter Olympics for American Samoa. His son, superstar athlete with this US team. 9 points on the board so far. And he is the leading scorer, actually, for the USA, one ahead of Smith. Boyer, in your picture, the leading scorer for France, but won't add anything to the scoreline there. 8-all. This game is anybody's. So Boyer, leading scorer, just like he was last year in the semi-finals, when France took the USA down in Lille, 3-2 in front of a rapturous home crowd. What a day that was. overcooks it though. Well, he gives another point to the USA.
Nouveau changement du côté de l'équipe de France et entrée sur le terrain du numéro 4, Jean Patry.
So Patry is on for Boyer, and we talked about it at the top of the match, but Boyer can blow hot and cold. When he's hot, he's unstoppable, but he's a bit cold at the moment, and he's lost his place to Patry. So Jean Patry on, and the Montpellier man slams it straight into the US block, and this will be a worrying period here for the French fans again. Christensen all the way across for a three-man block. The announcer trying to get this crowd going again, trying to get France going again. 2-point gap opens up. Wagutu serves and Gapet. Tinanyesi hits it wide and immediately holds up his hand for a challenge. USA get the point, but France going to have a look at this. And that has not hit the hands, and it's not hit the court. I think this is going USA's way, and I think France are going to lose the challenge. But of course, the final say goes with Hawkeye. And Hawkeye says no. France lose the challenge and the point. USA take a very good 3-point lead. Players do that, hit that in the net. Just as coaches, you just want them to go for it. If it goes over the baseline, it goes over the baseline, but go for the serve. Good touch. Gapet can't put it away. Oh, but Max Holt can. Another good jump and turn from the middle player in the air. Fixes the block, turns it into space. Cracking set from Christensen. Big serve, beautiful pass. And Patry puts it away. Very nice set from Antoine Brizard. Patry, a bit taller than Stephen Boyer. But I think he's a fantastic player, and France spoilt, really. They've got two wonderful opposites. Decent dig from Tilly, and Gapet goes off pace into the block. It's been a feature of this game. Every time the hitter's been isolated, every time the blockers know where the ball is going, they've done a fantastic job, both sides of the net, on shutting the hitters down. Christensen, good. 3 rotations for the USA. This should be the first point. No. They're being made to work for it. Oh, that is some angle. That's a crazy hit from the US captain, Taylor Sander. Flown out wide, one blocker to beat. Doesn't do it on the first one, but it wasn't the best of sets. Second time around, 2 blockers to beat. One of them is Le Goff, and he's gone 330 on the contact. He's gone steep inside the 3-meter line. That's one of the hits of the day.
Okay. Rien que ça, patience. Et après, on accélère de les autres côtés. Après, la réception aussi, on essaie de la garder. Regardez la trajectoire de la balle. Okay.
Tilly just asking his players to look at the ball trajectory on the US serve and try and use that to get your pass stabilised and into Brizard. Really hasn't quite worked for France in the last 2 sets on serve reception. We saw on the Hawkeye graphics between the sets how set 2, the contact points for Brizard were outside the green zone. Oh, wow. That's worked out nicely for France, and Gapet going with the hard hit. Bounces off the block and ends up as one of the best sets that Le Goff will get all day. And a free net to boot. That's the way it happens sometimes. Win some, you lose some. France winning one there, but still 3 points down. Overpass, and Gapet puts it away. Tutir with the apology for not getting the pass to his setter. Easy finish. Just clenching the fist to put that one away. That's the only time you see it, when players put overpasses away, but they don't always do it. Don't get much control hitting like that. Oh, he's touched it, Grebennikov, and that might have been going wide. David Smith has hit some astonishing shots this week. That wasn't one of them. So TJ DeFalco substituted onto court for his captain, Taylor Sander. DeFalco has a rip snorter of a jump serve when he gets it right. He's also been hitting very well on the pipe. So transition-wise, DeFalco an option, but Sanders hasn't done much wrong today, has he? No. That's not the way to do it when your coach has put you on court for a specific role. To flap it out over the baseline. Really what the USA wanted there. Marginal signs of a comeback from France, and Gapet gets it in this time. Good serve, great pass though from Shoji, and a horrible mess up on the pipe. And USA pay the price. I'm not sure why they didn't run this. It just didn't come out of Christensen's hands, so there was nothing hittable there. Eminently hittable though for Le Goff. USA have gone from a commanding lead in this set to virtually back and level. Can Gapet get it to 15-all? Another super pass from Shoji. Hitter isolated though, block works. And again, Gapet digs it behind the baseline. And Tilly works it off the block, and France are playing volleyball again. The block and down to the players in block cover. So important you support your hitters in that zone. Tilly goes high, wide and handsome. Great shot from him. Gapet serving his team back into the match. Another huge hit. And Ensing, lovely and balanced in the air, works it off Tilly's hands to give the USA 16-15 at the second technical timeout, but they've lost what was a very good lead, the USA.
Keep doing with our block, keep doing with our block. All right. All right. Hey, reminder to stay a little bit deep when 4 is hitting the ball. We were a little tucked in tight in area 6. I think Maxi was in there, but if it's a good block, he's just going high flat. He's probably going to come around and smack it just a little bit.
David Smith, the oldest man in this US team at 34. But what he still brings to this team is amazing. Such a passion. He's one of those players that's just got that fire burning in the belly. You see it. Every time he walks on court, there's real pride about what he does, and he's still quality. Superb athlete. Here he is. University of California, Irvine, the Anteaters, as they are known. And one of the Anteaters' proudest exports, about to serve. Decent. Well passed by Grebennikov. USA for a 2-point lead. No, too tight. Somehow USA recycle. But Goff, oh, blazes it. Straight down onto the floor. Tonyuti is out for Briza. And that's a beautiful release. What a set. Free net. And the Goff has murdered that. Tonyuti, with his latest run out on court, opens well. Oh, there you go. Take that. Anything you can do from the Americans. That's another superb hit. Chinanyesi just a little late to the party to stop Maxwell Holt drilling that one. Ensing to serve. USA back in the lead, but just by the single point. So it's a side-out game. Bounces off Patri's head and back into play. Good reuse from Ouagatoutia. Oh, Maxwell Holt trips over himself, can't get to the ball. Oh, it's insane stuff. Brilliant. What a pick-up from Shoji. Mega rally coming. And mega rally finished by Chinanyesi. And the referee is going to take a look at this because he thinks he may have got something wrong in the middle of this rally that has influenced the outcome. There's the hit off the head and in. That's the referee's view of that one, right off the noggin. And this is where the referee watches the game from. And talk about best ticket in the house. Well, the review is fine. France take the point. USA immediately do what it's usually best to do. Let the volleyball do the talking. Ouagatoutia thrashes it away. Good pass, Tonyuti to Patry, and Patry opens his shoulders. Well, they needed this. France, Poirier was just going off the boil, and Patry's come in, done a cracking job, and he's found that line beautifully. Oh dear. And the new man on court, TJ DeFalco for the USA, has not made an impression, unfortunately. Shanks one into the antenna. From nowhere. France have their noses in front. Sander back on for DeFalco. He struggles on the pass. Great pick-up from Grebennikov. Oh, incredible hit. Free ball to France. Anything could happen here. And it's just a straightforward middle to Chinanyesi, who does enough to put it away. Tonyuti, the first man to thank him. His set wasn't quite there. But full marks to both liberos. Sensational defensive play. Timeout called by the USA, but was it called in time? Referee says yes, just. John Spiro is not happy. Taking it out on the second official, Olenik, and the crowd taking it out on John Spiro.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, keep doing with our block. They got a little lucky on that stuff on him. And the next one, he went right down the line. Right after he got stuck. He hasn't brought it across at all. Get that left hand on the ball. All right, here we go.
John Spiro absolutely right. Patry has not hooked a ball cross court on the diagonal. He's done everything working over the top of the block or onto the line, so wants to see the left side players closing the line, closing right down on the antenna, and referee Pavel Berkovic wants a word with Taylor Sander, just to tell him to calm his coach down. Spurall going after the second official on that last timeout, and that's what Taylor Sander's just discussing with his coach. And John Spurall's off again. The French crowd giving the American coach the bird here. Entertaining stuff. France 2018. Good pass. That's more like it. Go on, Max. How hard can you hit it? This hard. That's brilliant. Good feed from Christensen. Well, this is good for the USA. Holt's been serving well. Gets it in. Gapeth with a great pass, and what a stop from Sander. And we're going to have a review here. I think we're going to have to replay the point. Yeah, it's a let signalled immediately by the referee. He saw it, he knew it, but sometimes you can't help yourself. You just blow the whistle. You think it's down, the whistle goes. Yeah, sorry, officer. Just went off in my hand. USA have accepted that very calmly. They knew it was played on by France. Can Holt produce another good serve? He can. It's a cracker. Got to go to Patry. Will they seal the line? They do. And Patry's missed the court and the block. The value of a good serve isolates the hitter. Blockers know where it's going. Patry with a vain request for a challenge. His coach says no way. 20-all. Holt again. Good serve. Grebennikov rocks back to pass it. Gapeth is roofed by Smith and Christensen. Monster block, and I promise you, the Palais de Victoire has gone silent. Oh, he's all over it, David Smith. And France forced into a timeout. Monster block from Smith. And USA back in control of this set.
Ouais, on garde en tournée, on enchaîne les gars, c'est tout, c'est tout. Il joue très bien, il a monté, on tient, on tient, on tient, on tient, on tient, on tient, ok? Tout le monde veut la balle, tout le monde est prêt. Attention, service fort, les roulettes, tout ça c'est pour toi, hein. Ok, on est bien compris, c'est pour toi. Hein. Parce que nous on réceptionne loin là.
Well, that was some block, well recycled, and that's what caused the play on, the let point. That's come off Patry's foot. It's still legal. That's what you don't want to see, really. 6 players running across you and waving their fingers, but referee's done the right thing, replayed the point. USA still have the lead, though. Oh, wonderful set. And very well played to the middle blocker, Chinanyesi, because that was not an easy position to try and mount any sort of attack from, but he still ran it and still caused the problem for the blockers. Tonyuti has got his second free net of the game, which Gapeth is never going to miss, even from a tricky shot like that. Substitution, in comes Julien Lenil for Chinanyesi, much better server and backcourt player, Lenil. So he's on for that specialism. That's not a great serve, though. Good pick up. Brilliant work from Tilly. Patrino roofed on the floor by Christensen. They've shut his line down, and so he has to take a chance on the cross court. And Christensen on the 3-man block provides the extra bit of stopping power. It's another monster block. USA get themselves out of trouble on that one. 22-21. Christensen. Big hit. Tilly gets the ball airborne, and Ngapeth does the rest through the three-man block. He's a different player today, Irvin Ngapeth. Brilliant hit. Well, I said it was through. It's around 114.1 kilometers per hour as he thumps it inside Taylor Sander. USA come again. Oh, David Smith! Oh, what a hit. That's insane. Jump, freeze, and swing. Free net Christensen. Beautiful set from the American playmaker. Taylor Sander to serve. Really great stuff from both sides. It's in. Grubianikov plays it. Toniuti fires to Legoff in the middle, who just tips it on the floor. Calm as you like. Well, there is nothing between these two teams once again. There's no momentum swing. This is just blow for blow. Oh dear, he tried, but failed. Not the time you want to miss. USA with set point, but they've got to do it on their own serve. They've got to stop another French attack. Or someone's got to take a risk here on the serve and hit it hard. It's going to be Smith. We know he can serve. It's a good one. Beautiful pass from Grubenikov, and then beautifully finished by Kevin Tilly. We are level. 2 points clear required to win this set. Wonderful pass off a huge serve. Now Legoff into the net. He's not got a great serve anyway, Legoff, but still got to try and put it over. 2 service errors back-to-back for France just give the USA another set point. Now Kyle Ensing, is he going to take a bit of a gamble here? He can hit them. Oh, it's well hit. Ngapeth passes out of system. France off the hands. USA can win the set here. Oh wow, what a read from Chinonyesi. Christensen trying to do something different, and Chinonyesi was waiting. Max Hull stopped with a monster block. We're level again, 25 all. On we go, Patrida's serve. 3 service errors in a row for Les Bleus. 3 set points handed to the USA. If you keep doing it, your opponents at some stage will take advantage. Ouaga-Tutia has been hitting some good serves from the baseline. Can he find another one here? He can, but it's long. But at least he went for it. What is it about these two teams? They go to 5 sets so many times. They take it the distance so many times. And it's another set that has gone down to the wire. There you go. Max Holt sorts it out. Set point number 4. Lovely pass from Ouaga-Tutia. Really nice set from Christensen. Fourth time of asking for Team USA. Good serve. France off the net. And Ngapeth. Now, USA, Sander. And he's got it on the floor. And the USA, much to the delight of Eric Shoji, win set 3 by 28 points to 26. And the USA take a 2 sets to 1 lead. That's one of the best sets we've seen all season on the VNL. That was marvellous. That was toe-to-toe slugfest between these two teams. And in the end, it's a heavy jump serve and another beautiful angle from the captain, Taylor Sander, that gets it sorted. What a set of volleyball, and well played to both USA and France. Both went down in that set, both came back, but it's USA that take the lead. That's what the VNL is all about. Great volleyball between two great volleyball nations. 28-26, USA take a stunning third set. France attack really well, but finally USA getting the block stats up and putting some serious pressure on from the service line. That contributed to 10 errors from France, and that in the end was the difference. So let's take a look at what Hawkeye can tell us about serve placement in set 3 for both teams. For France, well, pretty even. They're favouring middle of the court, slightly across to where the wing spikers will be passing, certainly the frontline wing spiker. That's where they're trying to put the pressure on with that serve placement. Just the one ace. But exactly the same can be said of the USA, just a single ace in that last set. But look at that. Shoving it right down the middle of the court, USA. And what they're trying to do is drive the ball between the passing units. So they're trying to get it down between Grebenikov, they're trying to get it down between him and the wing spiker, but they're happy to hit the French libero a lot. So 76% of the serves down the centre, hitting the libero. And in the end, it produced dividends. I thought Grebenikov passed pretty well during that set. The one that he didn't pass at the end was a big serve. Now, are the French team going to keep those two happy by taking this one to 5? Captain Toniutti is back on court for Brizard. He's certainly going to try. It looks like Patry is staying out there as well, so wholesale changes for France. USA start with a block out. Patry off the block for the play. Toniutti a free net on that one because he just had one blocker to beat. Here we go again. Both teams playing some good volleyball here in Cannes. Singh hasn't had much of a workout in this match. And there you go, Ngapet doing what he does best. Another trick shot. Just trying to get some eye contact with Christensen for this one, because that was a bit of a stinker. Got away with it though. Chinignesi, the easiest of the French serves to pass. Good kill from Sander. It's always quite tricky being 2-1 up. You'd never turn it down. But 2-1 up, you're starting to think about winning the match. When in essence, you can't think that. You have to think about the next skill, the next point, and just keep playing it like that. But the USA want to keep the pressure on here. Max Holt, some super serving in set 3. Can he do it again in set 4? He can. And Capet, tight. No. Well, officials says in. Max Holt, who dived right next to it, says out, but a couple of his American teammates think this is on the line, so we might not see a challenge here from the USA. It's a cheeky play again, isn't it? A tip lob. And in the end, USA just had to challenge this. But the camp is split. It's 50-50. Hawkeye says it's in. USA, more importantly than losing the point at this stage, lose the challenge. And it was actually Eric Shoji in the substitutes area, off court, the libero, who asked for that challenge, and he's got it wrong. It matters not. Toniuti in the net. Just feels like a match that's going to go the distance, doesn't it? Based on what we've seen so far. 2 high scoring sets to kick off, and then an even higher scoring set in the third. Sander has to jump out of the gym to get his hand on that one. So does Ensing. France can go again though. Easy pickup. Well, clever play. I know it's the basics, but you may have noticed in that rally, Ngapet rolled it straight onto Christensen, and Christensen plays it up for the libero to set. Very clever thinking from Christensen under pressure. Good strength through the middle again from Le Goff. They've got some big boys in the middle in France, 2 midders and 6, Le Goff and Mobile. Oh, wonderful shot from the net camp. Capet goes off pace, gets the net and nearly lobs Sander, and Ensing gets roofed. Tries to recover the situation, and poor old camera operator down there. So that's Montagna. We've had Pepe taking one for the team, now Montagna taking one for the team, and Ensing's a unit. When he's charging towards you, might want to get out of the way. Oh dear. Nice touch from Toniuti. Tilly off the block, off the hands, off the chart. 6-3, France putting the hammer down in set 4. Well, there's been a whiff of the 5-setter all day long here in the Sports Hall in Cannes, and this one certainly starting to look like a decider might be required. Great serve, wonderful pass, and another one-handed touch from Toniuti. Free ball though, USA. This time, David Smith gets it sorted. It's well played by Toniuti and Krabenikov to bring it back, but just gets it done properly this time, David Smith. 2 one-handed digs in a row from the French captain. Well, if that one had come back, that would have been something else. Overpass hit by Mwagatutia. This went very close to Nkapet's leg. Bet against him making a ridiculous pickup like that. But no. USA recovered the situation. So a little issue at the scorer's table. Referee Olenek has been called over just to make sure that this gets sorted. making sure that I think it might be about whether it was the correct server. Oh, what a shot. Smile for the camera, Mr. Legoff. That's brilliant. And away we go again, and that little delay just got to the American captain, Taylor Sander, there. So France still with a mini break, that minor advantage. Interesting how well the middle blockers have played both sides of the net. We've not seen a lot of pipe in this game, so Wagatutia there running, Taylor Sanders, sorry, running that pipe, but not being used down the centre of court. Both setters either setting straight middles or spreading it wide. Smith to serve. Doesn't he play well today, the 34-year-old? That'll do. Jimoniesi working it off the block, takes France out to another lead. So 2 points up at the first technical timeout in set 4.
C'est un bon match. C'est un bon match. Donc on continue comme ça, d'accord? Avec la tête, avec l'engagement, le soutien. On continue toujours à sauter de temps en temps sur très bonne réception, sinon on est toujours en attente, okay?
For years now, he's been the French talisman as Ngapet, his talent throughout this squad, but there's just something about him, a charisma that makes him one of the most special talents in this sport. He's not had a great time of it so far on the VNL, Ngapet. Bit of an unfortunate end as well to the club's season, losing in the Champions League final with his team Zenit Kazan, but he's some player, he really is. Can he influence this match? Good hustle, and a nice punch set from Christensen, well defended by Patry. And that's really super bit of work from Kevin Tilley. He had to run a long way to get there, and he's gone off one leg, which you almost never see the volleyball players do, and he's whipped it down the block. Really good tempo to that pipe attack, and I said we haven't seen a lot of that in the last few sets. Look at that, just popped over the top of Holt for Sander, the captain, to finish. Very nicely done, another free net, beautifully put away. Wonderful block. Well, as the game goes on, you expect your middle blockers to start to get a feel for what the opposition setter's doing. They watch them for the clues. Maxwell was all over that one. That's hit the floor before Jimoniesi has landed. Literally down his socks. USA trying to stay with France. Now, Benjamin Patch back on court. Ensing not done a tremendous amount wrong, but he's not really influencing the game. This time Holt can't force it in. That's nice. Just has a bit of a smile. the man he knows pretty well, Ervin Ngabet, on the other side of the net. Both players used to be at Modena in Italy together. Okay, this is big now for the USA, and if this man turns it on, USA can win this match in 4. But at the very least, 340, that's insane. At the very least, John Spador just wants Ben Patch warmed up for a 5th set, a potential 5th set. Back to Holt at the service line. Drills it, and Guppet passes easily, he'll hit it. Good hustle from the USA. Patry, dug by Holt, it's coming back. It's got to go between the antenna. There we go. And USA can win the point. Not yet. Another free ball. More fireworks coming. Oh, brilliant. What a rally. Oh, that is just fantastic. But it's gone France's way. Mega rally. Well, it really should have been the USA's point. They had the chances. Some stunning defence to set it up. And that from Toniutti was something else. Then the free ball came. Patch launches himself for another huge hit. Off Grebennikov, and then the overpass hit by Smith, but I think he's touched the net. And that's why France have got the point. He has. USA will be kicking themselves. 3-point advantage opened up again. Has to be replayed. Patch. No. Oh, this Ngapet. He finally relents and admits the touch. Saves USA the challenge. Sporting gesture from Ervin. It looked like a strange hit. It looked like Patch had got that one right. And the only reason it moved in the way it did was because it deflected off of the blocker, and that is the case. 2 points the margin. Me. You don't see much communication between Kevin Tilley and Ervin Ngabet, the two wing spikers. I promise you, Kevin Tilley was not impressed with Ngabet after that. Lovely. USA have forgotten what Patry's favourite shot is, and Ouagadougou has not closed it particularly well there, just drifting past him. I don't know, he shored it up pretty well. Take that back. Ouagadougou did get a solid enough line block, it just wasn't closed by Smith in time. Pipe again. Sander getting that in between the space between the blocker's arms and the net. Free net, really, for Christensen to his captain. The American team has to step up at the service line. They need 2 points on their own serve to get it level. There's one of them. Right down the channel. And that's where USA have been serving all game long. See those 3 players in the middle of the court there on that last shot. Every single serve has landed pretty much in that zone. They've been backing themselves to beat the French passers. Another great serve out of system, France. Blockers isolate. Patch gets his man, but it's wide. It's another part of Ben Patch's game that I think will develop. He's got a few years before he hits his peak. But you want to see him roofing Tilly here. France get out of jail. 15-13, Patry serves. Good pass. Really well played. Well, that was just a thing of beauty. Screen full of American players in the air. How on earth are you supposed to block that? Great work from Christensen. Toniuti is the service, or is the spiking target in the front line. Hey, monster block. Holt gets it. And once again, the crowd go completely silent. The only noise in the Palais de Victoire is coming from the Americans celebrating that block. I like that one. Patch. Slowed down. Chances here. Christensen wide. Oh, super dig from Shoji. Patch is into the net. No. Well, USA challenged this immediately. I mean, he's hit that really hard, so the chances are it's bounced off the net tape and into the arms. Yeah, that's touched Tilly, I'm sure. Despite his protestations, that's got to tickle off the blocker's arm. But we've still got to see it from the correct angle, because end on, that's a little deceptive. It's Hawkeye that will really tell us what's happened here. Well, Tilly thinks it's the net tape into his arm is what he felt. But that looked to me like the ball hit the tape and just rolled up a little bit so it could hit the arm. If that's the case, then the thumbs will go up from the referee, the signal for a let, and we will replay the point. But that was a great set. The chance was there for Patch to hit his favourite line shot, and he didn't make it. USA need him. They really need him, I think, to win this match. Taking a while to sort this one out, but it's a big call in the context of the game. Influential player when he is on his game, Benjamin Patch, and that's why John Spuror has put him back into the mix. Matt Anderson to be able to call on court. The debate continues between Christensen and Tilly. And as is usually the case in sport, the players not in agreement about what's happened here. Despite Tilly's extensive explanation to Max Holt. Here we go then. Let's find out whether Kevin Tilly is right. The hit hits the net. Well, I think Tilly's got it spot on. But look how much that net moved when Patch hit that. Look where he's in the air. He will be very disappointed he's not put that ball away. It is France's point. We hit the second technical timeout eventually. And USA not happy. Yeah, it's a tough call. Absolutely right. Pavel Berkovic saying it's a difficult call. The officials have got it right. Well, I think it's tough being the coach's son when your dad's the boss and you're in the team, but Kevin Tilly really does earn his place on court for this team. He's a wonderful all-rounder. Of course, the added bonus of being that link between coach and team, you know, maybe Kevin Tilly has just that slightly different take on what his dad is presenting to the players. He's an exceptional athlete in his own right. His brothers Kim and Killian, both pro basketball players, watching him on Friday night. The full of sporting talent. It's Tilly back at the line. USA need the side out straight away here. Patch into the block. Can't find his angles, Patch. Gets it this time with a slightly fortuitous tip. Very glad to see Christensen going to him though all the time. Just like Voyer, he was on court to start with for France in that opposite position. They jump out the gym. That's a good piece of work from the American. 16 all. Ouagadougou, we're back to a level game. That is a wonderful set. Toniutti jumps, holds, tries to pin the blocker and then fires it at Nkapet. Block just not set. The Chinyeze serve, usually easy to pass. Oh dear, that's horrible. And USA get a reuse. That's a brilliant piece of work from Taylor Sander, who makes up for the earlier passing error. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant set from Christensen. That pass on the free ball was too tight, but my goodness me, that is incredible handling. And Toniutti versus Sander, no match. Free net for Christensen, 7th of the game since I've been keeping an eye on them. Just keeps freeing the hitters up. Chances now for the USA. Can they take a 2-point lead? And Nkapet not stopped. Well, he wanted a bit of a chat with David Smith after that one. Watch the number 20 for the USA turn away. Yep, doesn't want to know. He nearly had him. Nearly had him. Big hit. Well hit. Beautifully done by Ben Patch. Just adjusts the radar a bit. Takes his team back into the lead. There's the line. That's the shot he loves. He's just nailed it past Nkapet and off of Grubenikov. 1918 USA. Good pass from Tilly. Oh, super block, well recovered by Grubenikov. Patry, though, is blocked down, but out. And I don't think we'll see a challenge because of the reaction of David Smith. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant block to start with, but what a recovery. Look at this from the referee's point of view. Oh, he's right on it, and so was Grubenikov. That's an insane piece of play. Block out hit from Patry, 19 all. Nkapet can be the hero, but no, he stuffs it in the net as well. Now, very important from the point of view of the middle blocker, David Smith, that he makes face-to-face contact when Christensen is explaining things to him, because being deaf needs to lip read. The noise is loud in the stadium. Tilly unloads on another one cross court to level the score. And well, this has been a really entertaining encounter. It's been exceptional. Toniuti's earned Tilly another free net there. Been a wonderful game to watch. Been a fantastic game, I'm sure, to play for the players. Neither team has had any advantage. It's just been a straight blow-for-blow fight. Wonderful. One-on-one, Patch is beating everybody. He's gone straight over the top of Christensen. Top of Tilly, my apologies. 340 the spike contact. Tilly, it's not bad. He's blocking at 325, but the advantage clearly with the attacker. Smith to serve. 21-20. USA lead. And that's out. I think USA are going to challenge. Yeah, that's long. That's why the USA haven't asked the question. 21-all, Patry. Good serve. USA out of system. Pressure here. Wagatutia can't kill it. And that's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. Oh my goodness. All that height out on the floor. The giants that are playing this match, and it's little Toniutti that sneaks in under the radar and gets the cheekiest of counter blocks. Well played by the French captain. That is remarkable.
Hey, listen up. So on Tilly, he's been going to that spot we talked about, right? So I think it's got to be area 5 that gets that ball. It's going too fast to the pin for 4 to get the distance, right? Staying inside.
I'm going to force him to hit pretty down the line too, right?
1, 2, 3.
USA, right now.
Brilliance continues. Stunning game. Are we going to 5? France want to, the crowd want it to. USA really want to get this done in 4. 3 to serve again. France nudge ahead. USA to attack to level the score. Patch unloads on one again, and he's hit a decent little bit of form here as Benjamin Patch. Now he goes to the service line. He's not got a serve that really will pressure the French lineup. So the blockers are going to have to do a job here for the USA. And they can't. Too easy. Nice run to Tilly. Toniutti. Wonderful piece of work. Tilly kills it. 23-20. How much risk does Kevin Tilly want to take on his serve? Jump float serve from him. Passed by Sander. And killed by Sander. No, it's up. Oh, wow. Oh, it's insane. What a pickup from Tilly, and what a kill from a standing start. And he's just whacked it off the hands. 2-point lead. But both of those points will be set points. The frustration boiling over for Christensen at the end of that one.
Hey, super disciplined on Engerpe on the next scoring opportunity, all right? Just Dyson inside, be good on that seam with the right hand on the quick, okay? All right, let's get one back. Go.
So if it goes into transition, John Sparrow thinks it will go to Engerpe here to try and save the first set point, but the problem is that they're going to have to serve and defend to get level. Where is in. They're going to play the next rally with no setter on court. Big front line for France. They're going to try and roof this one into a deciding set. Kevin Tilly again with the jump float serve. There's the front line for France. It's big. Poor pass. Out of system. Wagatutia buries it in the corner. And that one was right against the run of play. No surprise, the substitution reversed. Toniutti, playmaker, back in. They have to have him on court to set the ball. And a timeout called by Laurent Tilly. He's going to leave Wagatutia cooling his heels on the sideline. Goodness me.
Hein? Tendu, alors tu te bouges déjà comme ça. Tu vas vite ton
Chance to
temps,
put this
d'accord?
away.
Tu vas le fermer là. Tu vas
France
faire
have
pas
hung
faire
in
ton
there and
talent.
played brilliantly.
Ok, d'accord. Ok.
Moi, je l'ai au milieu de la tendue.
Voilà, allez.
Il a peur, il a peur.
Allez, là, j'ai fait bouger.
That's better to
Attention
see.
les balles courtes, c'est pour toi.
It's
hein.
a real bonus, I think, for you French volleyball fans out there to see Ngapet smiling and chatting away with the team. That looked good. Although he's generally been glowering through the net at his US rivals. Well played, Le Bleu. Set point. One attack does it, and we'll be going to a 15-point decider. To Dier with the service. Good serve. France then, through Patry, have taken it all the way. Now, a little nervous look from Laurent Tilly because I think we're going to have a challenge here, and it's possible that Patry has stepped on the line. That 3-metre line out of bounds. Well, we can't see it from that one. Can't see it from that one. It's going to be Hawkeye that has to sort it out, but Patry might have stepped on the line. And if he has, we will be level. If he hasn't, we are going to go to a 5th and deciding set, which on the balance of play is probably just about right for this game. And who wants this to end? It's been a corking match. High quality volleyball all the way. It was Ben Patch that called it, actually. It was the opposite for the USA that immediately ran across and suggested that Patry had stepped on the line, and Jean Patry waits rather nervously here. He has. He's stepped on the line. We play on. Oh my goodness. It's only a millimetre, but it's enough. France ready to celebrate, have to stop the celebrations, and that's not good. Mentally, I think that's a tough position to be in. France have to go for it now. USA saved 2 set points, 24 all, Moagatutir to serve. Good serve, wide to Ngapet. Great dig from Sander. And the US captain has hit it wide. But they will challenge. Micah Christensen determined that this has touched the block. And it's France that have to challenge because eventually it has touched. I can't believe they've challenged that. I honestly can't believe they've challenged that. Chinan Yezi has to tell his coach that he's touched that ball because this is a challenge blow. And USA are going to move to match point. Well, it's not only touched the sideline just, but it's hit the fingers as well. Bizarre challenge. France lose it and lose the point, and with it, in dramatic circumstances, the USA can win the game. First match point then to the Americans. Moagatutir with all the pressure at the service line. Good pass, Tilly. Patry down the line, he's picked up. France go again. Tilly finishes it. Wonderful set, and it's handcuff Shoji. Just couldn't quite get the arms to the dig. Superb set. So more changes for France. Wonderful shot of Kevin Tilly in full flow. On comes Julien Lionel. Oh my goodness. A lot of pressure on Lionel here. On for Chinan Yezi. Much better server. 25 all, we go again. Good serve, great pass. Sander off the block and out. Second match point for Team USA. France need to show some real resilience here. Great set from Christensen. And if they get it into transition, where does Christensen go? Does he trust Benjamin Patch to put this away? Or is is he going to fire a tricky middle to Smith? It's going to be Holt to try and ace it for the match. Good hit, and it's gone. And Max Holt has applied the hammer for the win. A stunning comeback from Team USA to finish a quite exceptional match. And revenge is complete for that 3-2 defeat in last year's VNL semi-finals at the hands of France. And the VNL hosts inflict a 3-1 win to finish things here. It's back-to-back losses for Les Bleus after yesterday's 3-1 loss to Argentina, and USA take maximum points. France take nothing from this game. And it's not been a great weekend in Cannes for the home team. For John Spuror, though, and this US lineup, anything but. 3 wins from 3, with players still to come back into the lineup. USA looking very good as we head towards the business end of the VNL. And there you go. Holt fancied it, Holt went for it. And he's beaten his old Modena teammate down the line. And Gepet gives up the ace. France give up a second defeat in 2 days on the VNL. Eric Shoji feeling the love here in Cannes, and so is Max Holt. Great finish from the middle blocker. Well, it was a great game. It was really good to watch. High quality volleyball all the way through, and fitting that it should finish on a play like this. That's an exceptional hit down the line. And what a player to beat for the ace. Stars and Stripes flying high in the south of France. Here in the glamour town of Cannes, it's the USA that get the job done in impressive fashion. Brilliant last set, 27-25, once again going into overtime, as it were. USA with 2 blocks and 2 ace serves, the most important ace serve, though, on match point from Max Holt. There's the overall stats. Very close, as you'd expect. What a game. 28-26, 27-25, those last 2 sets. France will feel that that one could have gone anywhere. They would be completely justified. They could have won it, but it's the USA that just get that across the line with a brilliant, brilliant bit of volleyball. There you go, there's your top 8. Iran with a 3-0 win over Russia in Tehran today. Still top the table by quite some distance. Russia, Brazil, France and Italy will be battling it out with the likes of Poland and Serbia, who are still trying to steal in and get into the finals in July in Chicago. For Australia and China, battling it out at the bottom. Well, that's it then to finish a fantastic weekend here in Cannes. Well played to the USA. 3 wins from 3. We say it every time, but we mean it on behalf of the FIVB. Thanks for watching, and thank you for being part of the game.